What is up, guys? Welcome back to Matrix 6.0 Mage Guide. Today we're taking a look at Arcane. Arcane is looking very promising this expansion. Hope you guys can enjoy. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Matrix. My name is Eric. Welcome to another World of Warcraft Mage PvP guide video, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It is gonna be Arcane for today's guide. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a fire. I'm sorry, because I suck at fire. So it is like asking a blacksmith to make a nice pair of smoothies, which is not making any sense at all. So you can't even say pair of smoothies. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to Matrix. Let's have some fun. We're here. Let's just quick go over what Arcane is like now. Well, not so many changes to Arcane, other than we got our new spell Apmlify Magic, which is an incredible spell for arenas especially, and BGs if you have a pocket healer with you as well. We also got rid of some very useful mana regenerating spells, like mana gems have been removed, and it counts for all 3 specs. It sucks, but Arcane Mages now have Presence of Mind as a Arcane-only spell, so you will not be able to have it here in your talent tree. This is now bound to Arcane-only. Evocation is also for Arcane-only. If you are in a problem with the mana, you can just quick get 30% of your total mana over 4.5 seconds and 10% at activation. So it is a lot different, not a lot different, but it is a little different. And you still have your Mage Armor as a passive spell, so you can only be able to get Mage Armor now as a passive spell. Arcane Mind, you get 5 more mastery from all sources, stuff like that. It is the same as usual. We still have Arcane Charges, and it is pretty much the same overall. Yeah, enough about that. Glyphs, the same. No, not the same. I would probably recommend, if you go, okay, these are PvE glyphs, I'm sorry, but if you had to go with PvP glyphs, I would probably recommend you to go with alright, let's just quick go over it, shall we? I would probably recommend you to go with Glyph of Ice Block, but when Warlords of Draenor will launch, the inscriptors around Azeroth will be able to learn some new glyphs, very nice glyphs in fact, and this glyph of Regenerative Ice is probably the best glyph you could ever go with as a mage, because we mages don't have so many self heals, and you know that to be true if you're yourself a mage. So you should replace this with Glyph of Ice Block right when Warlords of Draenor is launching, and this is the incredible spell, it really is. So that should be the first one, and if not, just Glyph of Ice Block. That should be the first one. The second one should be Glyph of Polymorph with no doubt in arenas. If you have to seize your target right away and there's a lot of dots on that specific target, you can just get it all off the target with Glyph of Polymorph. Alright. What was the last glyph? What if, let me just quick take a look. What would I recommend you to go with? A Glyph of Slow is probably also great if you like. It will give your slow ability, so that every time you cast an Arcane Blast, you will automatically put a slow effect on your target. It slows, reduces movement speed by 50%. So it's always a good thing. It just works. It works just like Frostbolt, which is a great thing. But I said but. Probably Arcane Power is the best, I think, because it is increasing the duration, and that is very good in when you have to open on your target, because the longer the duration is for Arcane Power to last, the more you can burst at the beginning. But if you want more longer fights in 3v3s that last for very long, I don't really recommend this glyph. Probably not. Then you should probably just take the Glyph of Slow, perhaps. But yeah, that's it. The minor glyphs, you can really just put that up. You can just put all of them up in your butthole if you want. They're not useful. They are not useful at all. So, stats for an Arcane Mage PvP. What is the most wanted stat you would get? Okay, this is all focusing on frost only. So it has a lot of haste, which you don't want that much. Which you don't want that much as an Arcane Mage, because haste is good. The more haste you got, the faster you can cast your spells. No shit, Sherlock, but not to be honest, because the damage you want to be doing, you really want to have a lot of damage. You can really want to be bursting your target down as quick as possible, and the only thing apart from intellect that increases your damage done is mastery, because mastery for Arcane does as follows: increases all spell damage done by up to 60% based on the amount of mana the mage has unspent. So this is actually a very great thing if you ask me. Why is it so? Well, the more, if you're like have full mana, and if you're down at 95% mana, you will do so much damage that you just can't even count it, because the more damage, the more mastery you have, the more damage you will do. It makes sense, just like spell power, but just with mastery. So you want to be focusing on full mastery, in my opinion. That's my opinion, but you could also go with multi-strike, but multi-strike is probably not, it is good, but I would really recommend a mastery apart from any other stat. So focus on full mastery, since hit, expertise, reforging all gone, which is finally happening. You don't want to be focusing on any of that, and the gems, yeah, just full mastery. Not right now, I'm recording. You can actually choose from a lot of different not talents, stats, but I recommend mastery over them all. All right. Here is the talent tree. We know we've seen it for so long. Alright, this is probably not the best build. This is my build, which is a PvE build. Blazing Speed still is the most optimized talent to go with at level 15. Not so, I mean, Ice Flows is probably great if you know, because then you can move and charge up some Arcane Charges on the way. But nah, I don't think it's worth it. Blazing Speed is much better for utility, to get away from your target and to hunt down your target, stuff like that. Evanescence, I don't think it's so great, because it does replace Ice Block, and you want to be having the Glyph of Regenerative Ice Block that has the opportunity to heal you for 40% of your maximum health, so it's always a good thing. Alright, so for level 30 spells we have All the Time, Flame Glow, and Ice Bear. Ice Bear is still remaining the same spell as always, and it absorbs a lot of damage, not much, but still is worth a lot. And I really think it is worth having, and much safer to use than Flame Glow. And All the Time is good in some occasions. If you're against a rogue or a warrior, you can easily trick them, use All the Time, go to a specific point, and they will follow you. Then use All the Time to get all the way back where you were at the first place. But not so great. I really would recommend Ice Bear just for fun, and it is the safest spell. Alright, level 45 talents is Ring of Frost, Ice Sword, and Frost Jaw. A lot of people are there, not a lot of people, but some people are actually recommending go and give Ice Sword a chance. I don't think it is worth giving a chance, because I already did. What this does is protects a friendly target for 30 seconds. The next 3 melee attacks will trigger a Frost Nova, freezing all enemies within 10 yards for 5 seconds. So whenever a melee attack is hitting you, when you have Ice Sword on, they have to like hit 3 times, I guess. No, the next 3 melee attacks. So if they hit you, they will get freezed. If they hit you again, they will also get freezed. And if you hit you a 3rd time, you will also be able to trigger a Frost Nova. But still not worth it, in my opinion. Ring of Frost is better. You can control Ring of Frost much easier. You can place it in BGs around specific targets. And if you want to focus some people down, it's much safer. Maybe you could go with Frost Jaw, since you don't have Deep Freeze, or your pet ability. Silence of freezes the target in place for 8-second damage caused by may interrupt the effect. So it could be used for quick CC, but I just think Ring of Frost is better. You could either go with Frost Jaw or Ring of Frost, but I'm gonna go with Ring of Frost, since this is my guide, my opinions. Okay, level 60 talents: Great Invisibility, Cauterize, and Cold Snap. Cauterize, alright, Cauterize is great for surviving. For example, like say, if you're dying in an arena, you will Cauterize and you will burn for much of your health. You can just use Ice Block, White Wind, Cauterize, procs. So that means if you die, you will get healed all the way up to 35% health, which is always a good thing. But I think I'm gonna have to stay and take Cold Snap as a spell, because you will get your double Ice Block, you will get a double Frost Nova, and you will be able to heal yourself and control your health with Cold Snap. Great Invisibility, nope. Not great at all. Great for escaping from combat, but not in arenas, because you want to be fighting all the time. Alright, level 75, they're also different. Here we have Supernova, which is incredible talent. A lot of people are taking Supernova in arenas, using it to one-shot people, because it does so fucking much damage. What it does is that causes a pulse of arcane energy around the target enemy or ally, dealing a high amount of arcane damage to all enemies within 8 yards, and knocking them upward. A primary enemy target will take 100% increased damage. So what this does is that it will knock enemy up, which can prevent them from casting spells, doing stuff, and actually it's a very, very good CC. All enemies within 8 yards, very, very good in arena, no BGs like in Wars and Galls, where a lot of people, no, not Wars and Galls, Rapid Basting for example, a lot of people are actually capturing this flag point, but you can just easily use Supernova and they will all get knocked up in the air, which is incredible. You can just prevent all of them to simply get their flag before you can get it. So it also has 2 charges, and it also, enemies hit by Supernova will take 100% increased damage from it. So it's really, really great if you ask me, and does a lot of damage. Unstable magic though. Arcane Blast, Fireball, and Frost Firebolt. Arcane Blast, Fireball, Frost Firebolt, and Frostbolt will have a 15% chance to explode on impact, dealing an additional 50% damage to the target and to all other enemies within 8 yards. Good, but not in PvP, because you don't really get to cast that many Arcane Blasts. You just want to be moving all around, move all the time to, you know, prevent stuff from happening to you and preventing you from dying. And then Arcane Blast will, of course, you can use it as a filler spell whenever people are not attacking you. But Nether Tempest is probably the best for long fights, and to basically just put a dot on your target, and you will have a chance to, you know, get some procs on your Arcane Missiles, which is also a very important thing. Supernova is more like one-shotting people. It really is right now on the live servers. You can just use it twice. Use all your cooldowns. Freeze your target. Use a single Arcane Blast to stack up some Arcane Charges, and then use all your cooldowns. Use 2 Supernovas, and they're both dead. I guarantee you. It is a fucking one-shotting in people, and it is just a crazy spell. Last but not least, Mirror Images, Rune of Power, Incasters Flow. Alright, Rune of Power is not so great in PvP because you want to be moving all the time, so it's not so great to stand still, but Incasters Flow is probably also the best one in this case. But Mirror Images are just so good because it creates 3 copies as it always does, but the damage is also increased a lot, so it's really, Mirror Image is really, really great to open with, but Incasters Flow probably is the safest to go with, since you will keep having increased spell damage, and it is a passive effect. Mirror Images all have a 2 million cooldown, so I don't really know if that's the best one. But this is PvE talents. I don't really can't be bothered respeccing into PvP just for this video, since you can understand everything I'm saying and you can just go and change it by yourself. So that was talents. Let me just show you how you burst as an Arcane Mage. Are you guys ready? Buff up, all that kind of crap. Alright, let me just do this properly. It is the same thing as always. You always want to be having Nether Tempest on your target, and when you open in arenas, I would probably recommend you to simply just stack up some Arcane Charges to play it safe, or maybe use your Mirror Images, keep using cooldowns, use your Presence of Mind to quick get off 1 Arcane Blast and stacking up quickly. When you get 4, use all your cooldown shit, start doing damage to your target. Really, really fucking easy. So, Arcane is very, very easy to handle, and it is probably the most fun spec to do, to go with in this expansion. A lot of people are using it, and a lot of people are having fun with it. I think you should probably go and take a look at it by yourself. I'll put all of the links, no, not links, the everything I said in this video, I will cut it down a bit and put it in the description below, so you can easily catch up what I just said. Very, very easy. But Arcane is doing very much damage in WOD. With that being said, guys, another great mage guide has just been revealed to you. What do you guys think? If you guys liked it, press the like button. It always helps. Thank you so much again and again and again for being here for me and helping me out. I really, really is. You're really, really making my day every single day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.